I'm Sarah Hatch. I'm here with my oldest son, and my daughter is breaking through the door right now. Mom? Today we are going to do a sketch of a dolphin. So same dolphin as last time, but this time as a pencil sketch. So grab a pencil and a paper and join us. Okay, so to draw the dolphin, we're going to start with just gently sketching in the curve of the dolphin. Now when you're holding your pencil, it's good not to hold it up here like you do when you're writing. It's good to hold it back further. And sometimes you have to practice to gain control in that type of a pencil hold. Okay, so you probably can't even see, we're drawing so lightly. Probably can hardly even see our lines. I'll try to draw a little bit darker then so that you can see our lines. But yeah, you should draw really lightly the curve. Now, for the dolphin, it has like a cylinder shape. From this point, it'll make kind of a cylinder. You see that? And then it'll come down from. So we have our curve here, more of a diagonal line here, and then it comes down. And then I missed right here, it kind of curves a little bit more. Is that my stomach? Okay, so now from here, we're going to go up and make the dorsal fin. So it curves up and down.
Somewhere up here.
It's like, it's kind of like halfway.
Oh, okay.
You can use your pencil to measure if you want. From the middle part of the dorsal fin, it's the same distance from there as it is to there. Which that's not a very exact measurement. Some artists like to use grids, but I do not. But I'd say it's a little tiny bit lower than that.
Back here.
Mm-hmm. And make sure you look at the shape of the dorsal fin. Notice that it curves, it doesn't come to a point. So when you're connecting it, it comes down to a point. So if you have any extra lines that were your wrong lines at first, you just go ahead and erase those, get them out of your way. Okay, so the flippers are kind of lined up halfway the middle part of the dorsal fin. You see, like, so here's the dorsal fin and it goes straight across from it. And that's where your flippers are. So you've got one line that curves down and back, and this one joins in at a slightly different angle. See, this one swoops back and this one's a little bit more of a straight shot. It doesn't have as far to go back to meet up, but this one will swoop more. So I'm always just constantly trying to look and see if I'm lining up things right, looking at my piece that I'm going off of to make sure it's lining up right. So from this corner, you're gonna wanna go out, just straight out. So you don't want this distance to be too far. So I think you're gonna wanna bring that belly in a little bit or bring your fin out a little bit.
The tip or the entire fin?
I think you might want to bring your fin more like right here.
Okay.
And you know, I might want to bring my fin in a little bit more too. Because the belly space is not, I think I messed that up. The belly space is kind of close to the edge of the fin.
Like this?
I think that fin's a little too big. I think maybe you should trim it down right here, just with the eraser. And these fins don't come to a point either. They have a curve to them also. Now, see how this part of the, I guess it's the throat, connects to the belly. From there, then you've got the fin coming down. So the back line of the fin comes kind of almost straight down, and this line is the curved one. Does that make sense? Cool. So right now what we're doing is called blocking it in. And then once we get it blocked in, then we can start pushing harder on our pencil and shading things in. Okay, so now on to the face. So its little chin comes up and out. So right now we're just gently kind of blocking in the area that it's gonna be. I think I'm gonna turn my paper so I can get that angle. Okay, so the bottom part of its mouth comes out further than the top part. So as you're putting in the bottom jaw, it comes out more than the top part. And then you do the nose. So I'm gonna reposition where my curve came up. Okay, so I'm just gonna work on this while you're getting that mouth blocked in. Let me know if you need any help with it. This ridge going on right here. Yeah, the mouth is kind of hard, huh? Am I bumping you? Sorry. Our table's a little wobbly. So, it makes kind of a shape like that. And then the mouth comes down a little bit, and then it goes back. And then it hooks down. So this part needs to be a little thicker. Alright, so now the only thing you're forgetting is that little ridge line. You see that ridge line there? Okay, we're almost done blocking in. Okay, so the eye is back here. And just kind of shade it in. And we'll do more to it in a little bit. So now we figure out if we did all this part right. Just fill it in. Yours looks really good. Okay. So now the last thing is this fin. So the fin makes a shape that comes down to a point here and then angles in. You see that? So yeah, it's kind of like a down, over, down, and then up. All right, so now that we have blocked it in, we're gonna start shading. So I'm gonna have a graphic right here of showing where the different shadows are, the darkest shadows, and it just takes time. You just have to keep sketching and sketching to get those shadows. So I'm gonna turn off the video and we're just gonna put it on time lapse and have at it. Thanks for doing that with me, buddy. And feel free to pause the video and keep drawing that dolphin for longer. All right, thanks for joining us. And Daddy's home!